Blog Talk Radio.
This is the Wealthy Wednesday radio show with Luci McMonagle, helping you create a lifestyle and business that you love. Luci is an intuitive success coach who specializes in assisting and training for lifestyle and business success. As a member of your own university and an associate member of the Women's Speakers Association, she brings over 20 years of serial entrepreneurship, internet business training, and financial training to the table. Luci is on a mission to empower and inspire holistic entrepreneurs to become wealthier. Let's begin that journey together as we welcome the host of the Wealthy Wednesday radio show, Luci McMonagle.
Hello and welcome to Wealthy Wednesday radio show. Your host, Luci McMonagle. I really appreciate you listening today, and I wanted to thank you for dropping by and taking time out of your schedule. If you're near your computer, I would love it if you would like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Wealthy Wednesday Radio. Again, our Facebook page is facebook.com/Wealthy Wednesday Radio. The Wealthy Wednesday Radio Show is for holistic entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, fempreneurs, and small business owners interested in increasing their knowledge, education, skills, abilities to increase their wealth. It's my goal to inspire and empower you so that you will become wealthier and healthier. Today we have a local Memphian, if you will, from Memphis, Tennessee, a business owner. Her name is Erica Stahls, and she is a savvy business lady that is in the service industry of massage therapy. She provides professional, therapeutic Swedish and deep tissue massage with or without essential oils, hot stone therapy, and salt scrubs. In 2003, she started this path after graduating from the High Tech Institute in 2005. After working for almost 10 years for various day spas, she finally decided to take the risk and start her own business in 2013. Her motivation was her love for her career, but she also wanted to spend quality time with her family, and she is very family-oriented. This career move has given her the choice to balance her work and her family time. She also has a special promotion for those who are in the Memphis area, so stay tuned. Let me get her on the line. Hi, Erica.
Hi, Luci. How are you doing? Thanks for having me today.
I'm doing well. So how is your morning so far?
Well, my morning has been good. I did about 2 clients today, and everything's going good.
Fabulous. Now, if somebody wanted to have a therapeutic professional massage with you, your website is ericasmassageessentials.webs.com. Could you spell that out for us?
Yes, it's Erica, EricasMassageessentials.com -webs.com. So ericasmassageessentials.com -webs.com.
Fabulous. And if people are on Facebook, they can find you by doing a search on Erica's Massage Essentials. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, that's fabulous. So I wanted to ask you, and being somebody that has seen you personally, for entrepreneurs, it can be very, very stressful for them, and it can be very difficult to balance the family and life. If they needed to get a little stress relief, what are some of the health benefits of receiving a therapeutic massage?
Well, massage therapy has several benefits, but to be to the point, the most important thing that massage therapy does is that it helps you to detox. When you get a massage, we move toxins around, And so getting the massage is good to help detox the body. It's good as a stress reliever. It helps improve the circulation throughout your body, as well as it helps reduce your blood pressure. And there's countless more. It releases endorphins and helps improve your mood. It's good for your skin. So there's several health benefits for massage therapy, but the most important is that it helps you detox your body, which is something that we all need to do from time to time.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So when people are in the process of detoxing, do you suggest that they should drink lots of water after a massage to make sure that works it out of the system, or how?
Absolutely. Water is the key to help with the detoxification process. You drink plenty of water. I usually give my clients a glass of water or a cup of water after their session, and I tell them for the next couple of days to drink plenty of water to help flush the toxins out. It's very important because if you don't, you'll be sore, and there's even the possibility of, you might just feel kind of groggy and sore and tense, and that kind of like takes away from the work that was done on your body during the massage. So it's very important to drink the water to help detox.
Oh, that's a really good tip. That's a really good tip, especially for people who might not be in the Memphis area. And if they do participate with therapeutic massages, is to remember to drink lots of water for the detox process. So what you started your career after you went through the High Tech Institute for 2 years. You were training, and then you worked for other companies for over 10 years, and finally you took the leap. And what is involved in the process of going from working for other companies to starting your own massage practice?
Well, it takes a lot of work, but one of the main things that I did was I made sure that I networked with other massage therapists who had started their own business. And so I just got tips from them and just took their advice and just applied it. So one of the things that I did was I made sure I researched the location where I wanted to practice where I wanted to have my business. I wanted to make sure that I was in an area that would be competitive, but would also be an area that would be accessible for people all over the city to be able to come to me and get their massages. And I also had to make sure that I had my business cards together, my website. And so it was a lot of things that I had to do. I had to get establishment license for the location that I'm at. So it was a lot of things that I had to do. So I was doing all of this while I was working still at my day job. And so it was a lot of time and effort that went into it, but I just took the advice that I got from others, and I just did one thing at a time, because sometimes it can be kind of overwhelming thinking about all the things that you have to do to get the process going. But I would just make a list, and maybe every week I would try to knock some things off of my list. And before I knew it, I had completed all of my tasks, and I was, ready to launch. So it just, takes time and effort, but you can do it, and that's the thing that I want to stress for anybody that's interested in starting their own business, that it does take a lot of work and time, but you can do it. You just have to, go at your own pace.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. So let me make sure I understand the steps that you took. While you were still working at your day job, you applied for your own business license. You researched the area to make sure that the location was centrally located and accessible to everybody in the city. You weren't too terribly close to other people. You were close to other massage places, but not close enough where there would be a saturation in one area.
Right.
And then you made a checklist every single week on the different things that you needed to accomplish to, file for your license, get the lease, find out how much it was going to cost for the lease, setting up your startup fees. And did I miss anything?
No, that was pretty much it.
That's fabulous. So what are some of the pros and cons of starting your own massage practice?
Well, some of the pros are you're able to have the freedom to set your own schedule. You can kind of develop a close client therapist relationship with your clients. You get to know them, and you kind of, when you work for other people, you kind of don't get a chance to do that. It's kind of like an assembly line. You just get doing the massage, and you're on to the next person. But when you work for yourself, you can kind of build a rapport with your clients, and that's very important. It's all about relationships. Some of the cons are you really have to be business savvy. You really have to money management is very important. I would stress that more than anything, to don't quit your day job until it's your business has peaked to the point where you can no longer do both, because you always want to have a cash flow. So just money management, time management can be an issue too, because even though you have the freedom to set your own schedule, you can overwork yourself. You could, it could kind of backfire on you. So you kind of have to find a balance, and that's where the challenge comes in from time to time. But overall, I enjoy, having my own business, because I can spend time with my family. I get to know my clients, and at the end of the day, it's about helping people to feel better, and so that's what I'm able to do.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. And we all want to feel better. And in today's society, we're rushing so fast and going that sometimes, just taking an hour out of our schedule to see a massage therapist like you, and knowing that we can build a strong, healthy relationship as we're relaxing and detoxing is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. What are some of the ways that you advertise for your business? I mean, how do you get the word out to find other clients?
Well, when I first started back in 2013, I approached Groupon as well as Living Social. I came to them with a deal that I wanted to do on their websites, and that's how I met a lot of my clients, where they had purchased the Groupon. They called me, they set up their appointment, and then they came in and redeemed their voucher. And then once they redeemed their voucher, I would give them my business card. I would, tell them to book their next appointment before they left my office. And I also would tell them about my own promotions that I had in my spa. And that way I would, they could say whether they wanted to come in to me or if they wanted to, purchase another Groupon or not. But I would stress to them that I would give them a better deal, and that they could just come see me and not have to deal with Groupon or Living Social altogether. So it was very important to have my business cards ready. I had gift certificates on hand, and you just have to, advertise the best that you can. But that was the way that I went about it from the initial start. I used those two sites to attract clients, and most of my regulars that come to me today, I met them through those websites.
Oh, so that's actually that's a really good way to start advertising a service promotion business such as yours. And then when you do the specials for Groupon or Living Social, what you do is you actually offer a special for the people coming in, so that when they come in, they don't feel like your prices are way above what the Groupon is or the Living Social was. And you also emphasize that, if you want to come back, you're available to help them. And, the proof is really that you have a regular clientele now, and you said when you first started, that's how you started, but you no longer use that any longer. So you have a low turnover of clients because you provide expert massaging and you provide a good, comfortable spa for that people can come back over and over again. That's an excellent way to advertise your business. Now, does it cost anything to advertise with Groupon or Living Social? Do they charge you up front, or how does that work?
No, they don't charge you an upfront fee, but they take a percentage of your profits of the sales. So, that was the thing. You have to give a little bit to get. So they take a percentage of your profits, but the reward comes from meeting your clients and then getting them to come back without using the Groupon. So you don't have to pay anything up front to advertise with them, and they have local reps here, and they have reps all over the country, but they have a local rep in this area that you call to set up a deal, and you kind of tell them what you had in mind, what type of deal you want to offer to their customers, and then they set it up, and then they put it on their website, and that's how people find out about you. They find out, hey, this person is located in Cordova. I'm going to go see her. I'm going to go give her a shot. If I like her, maybe she'll become my permanent therapist. And so that's how it's worked out for me, as well as other people who have used Groupon and Living Social as well.
Oh, that's really good to know, because I know a lot of people, when they're first starting out their businesses, they don't think on how expensive marketing can be up front. And utilizing sources like Groupon and Living Social is really helpful for not having to pay upfront costs. So that's a really smart move. That's very savvy. So we are
thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're just about ready to start our commercials so that we can honor our sponsors, and then we're going to be right back. So please hold on, and we'll be back shortly after our commercial break.
Ladies, are you one of those millions of women still suffering from the pain and devastation of divorce? 21 of the world's top divorce recovery experts will be available free at the Better Than Ever After Divorce World Online Healing Summit. Sign up today and access your free ebook, Living Again After Divorce, by Dr. D. Adio Moses at betterthanEverAfterDivorce.com. It is free and you deserve it.
I felt out of control. I hated the fact that when my husband would kiss me, my body would shudder. I'd feel so guilty and wanted to run away. I knew it wasn't my husband's fault or even my own, but the pain of my childhood abuse was still controlling my life. Until I found Antica and the Divine in 9 program. Now, I am free. The flashbacks are gone. They have vanished. My marriage is so much more fun, and I know the brighter side of life. I never thought I could feel this good about being me. If you are a woman like me who survived abuse and you're ready to stop fighting and start living, don't wait any longer. Register right now at www.divinein9.com.
Hugs, empowering women to feel, look, and be their best. Sometimes we just need a hug and some inspiration to remember how great we are. I've been leading women who have suffered the pain and self-doubt that comes after abuse to their true beauty and power for decades. Tune in each Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern, when Hugs reaches out to you. Listen from your own computer at uscradioproductions.com. Learn more about me, Antika, and listen to past shows at AntikaLibby.com. That's AntikaLibby.com.
Welcome back to the Wealthy Wednesday radio show. This is your host, Luci McMonagle, and I am so grateful that you are with us. Today we have a very special guest. Her name is Erica Stahls. She is a massage therapist in the Memphis, Tennessee area, and she is providing a very special deal for you, which is on her website, available when you connect with her through Facebook at Erica's Massage Essentials, and through her website at ericasmassageessentials.com.webs.com. Hello, Erica. Are you still with us?
Yes, ma'am. I am still here.
Oh, thank you. I am so excited that you're on the Wealthy Wednesday radio show, and I am so grateful. When we, before our commercial break for our sponsors, we were talking about advertising for your business. And now that we're back, I wanted to ask you, what kind of advice or tips would you give other women who are thinking about starting their own business?
Well, I would just have to say that from my own personal experience, I had a lot of self-doubt. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. So it's very important to have a very good support system around you, family, friends, co-workers, people that support your dream and your goals, and people that are going to help you actually encourage you not to give up, because sometimes the process can be overwhelming. So it's always good to have a strong support system. It's also good to do research in whatever field it is that you want to start your own business in. Do the research when it comes to location. Think about the demographic that you're trying to reach, as well as what ways you want to go about marketing yourself, your business name. Get a good accountant, because you have to do all of these things on your own. Before if you work for someone else, they take out your taxes. So now this is something that you have to take care of yourself. So get a good accountant. Just always have a good support system. Don't quit your day job until you're absolutely you need to always have a cash flow. So it's good to never quit your day job until your business has just peaked to the point where you can't do both. So that's some of the advice that I have for anyone that's thinking about starting their own business.
Fabulous. Well, let me make sure I understand you correctly. To start a business, it's really important that you do have a good support system that's cheering you on and helping you through the tough times. And picking out your business name and, making a decision on what you're going to call your business and how you're going to advertise it is really important. A lot of people get caught up in the small details, but making a decision is really important. And then for your cash flows and for your finances, it's absolutely imperative that you have a good accountant that's going to help you navigate through the tax situations and how to pay for your taxes and your other fees, your government fees that you have to have in your particular area. And then the other thing that I understood you saying is always ensure that you have your business started up slowly on the side, and then work at it until you can no longer sustain having a regular job plus your business, and then finally take the leap. Did I understand that?
Absolutely.
And those are really important things that a lot of us we simply don't think about the small details that starting a business entail, and it can be very difficult for a lot of the women. In fact, my next question I was going to ask you is what have been some of the challenges that you have faced being a businesswoman yourself?
Well, some of the challenges have been just trying to balance between family time and work time. I tend to be a workaholic, and I try to be a people pleaser at times, and so I had to learn how to really manage my schedule because I was getting to the point where I was overworking myself and I was tired and I didn't have as much time for my family. And it kind of was like the whole point for me to start my own business. So I had to take a step back and kind of just look at my schedule and stick to it. If I'm scheduled to be off a day, I don't book any clients that day. When I come home, my phone is no longer available to clients. I don't book appointments at home. I don't answer emails when I'm at home. So it's been a challenge for me to balance between family time and work. So that's been one of my biggest challenges, and just trying to remember to take care of myself too, because sometimes I'm in the massage business, so I'm giving other people treatments. I'm helping them to feel better, but you also have to take care of yourself so that you can do the best job possible. So that's been some of the challenges that I've faced since I've been in my business.
Those are really common challenges, and the way, from my understanding, the way that you started managing your schedule is when you started overworking yourself, because a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners, they tend to work and they work and they work until they start feeling so exhausted that they don't know if they'll be able to continue. And so you took a step back and you actually set work hours. These are the hours that I'm working, and then these are the hours that I'm with my family. And when I'm with my family, I'm not working, and I'm not answering the phone, and I'm not checking my email for your clients. Is that correct? Did I understand that correctly?
Yes, ma'am. And it can be very, very difficult to do that because you want to make sure that your clients feel important to you, because they are. But you have to, you really have to balance everything. And so the best way that I did that was I just got to the point where when I'm at home, no answering the phone, no booking appointments, no answering emails. It's family time. And then when I'm at work, I'm focused at work. I, communicate with my clients. I book their appointments. I answer voicemails. I answer emails. So it's just finding a balance, and it takes time. I'm still a work in progress. I don't always follow my own advice. Sometimes I do better. Some days I do better than others. But, for the most part, I try to stick to my schedule, and it really helps.
Yeah, that's really important, is sticking to a schedule. And being a business owner myself, that's one of the things that I've been a little guilty of is, working on my days off, or, I'll just answer a couple of emails, and then before I know it, I just spent 2-3 hours answering emails and giving research and information. So that's a really, really, that's a big challenge, especially for women entrepreneurs and women business owners, is because we are so incredibly caring, and we want to help everybody, and we want to make everybody feel special. And, balancing out the schedule and actually scheduling personal time in addition to the family time, in addition to the work time, is also what I heard you say is very important too.
Yes, I schedule massages for myself. I go get pedicures. I go get my hair done. Just take walks at the park. I go to the gym. You have to set aside time for yourself as well. And it can be difficult because as women, we're taking care of family. We're, a friend. We're mothers. We're sisters. We're daughters. But we have to take care of ourselves too, because if we don't, then we're not going to be of any good use to anybody. So is very important. Self-care, I preach that to everybody. So I have to practice what I preach. So I do get regular massage as well.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. That's always good to hear when somebody's in a profession that they also receive the benefits of the profession through other people. And you started in 2005. In 2013, you started your own practice. And now, for your future goals, what kind of vision do you have for your particular business? Where do you see that going?
Well, I have 2 business partners, and we're thinking about opening up another location. And as far as for myself, I'm thinking about going into maybe teaching other people massage or being a continuing education provider. That's something that I'm interested in because I see that there's a need for it. You always have to keep learning. Whatever profession that you're in, you never have to have the opportunity to stop learning. You have to stay current in the trends and the type of services that people are interested in. So I'm definitely thinking about going into being a continuing education provider because I think that there's a need for it, and I think that it would be fun and a challenge for me as well.
That's an excellent way to expand with your business is being able to teach other people the strategies and the tips that you've learned in all of the years that you've been working through other people and for yourself. That's an excellent way to move forward and to expand your career. So in the massage industry of it in itself, that has some challenges that it's facing. Do you know what some of the challenges are facing the massage industry?
Yes, for a long time, the massage therapy industry was looking for acceptance from the medical community or the healthcare industry. And now, I want to say in the last 10 years, people are more aware of massage therapy. More people have gotten a massage or have been given a gift certificate to receive one. So people are more aware of the benefits of massage and have actually gotten massages. Before, it was kind of like considered a luxury, and to some extent it is, but a lot of people are seeing that it can be a viable option for treatment for certain conditions like fibromyalgia or even cancer patients, depending on what type of cancer that they have. People that are going through chemo or are recovering, they have some massage therapists are part of their treatment program to get them back up and running, to get back to feeling better. So that was one of the challenges is just gaining acceptance from the healthcare industry. Some people, insurance covers massage therapy along with chiropractic work. Another challenge is there's always the masseuse or the massage parlor aspects of the industry. And so when I tell people what I do, I let them know that I am a licensed massage therapy, because when people know that you're licensed, it shows that you're professional and that it's kind of distinguishing you away from any negative connotation or sexual connotation, because there is that aspect that people use massage therapy as a tool, so to speak, for prostitution and other negative things like that. So when you tell people that you're a massage therapist and that you're not a masseuse, they kind of get the understanding that you are professional. You tell them I work at a massage establishment and not a massage parlor. So that way they know that this is a legitimate, licensed, professional space and that there will be nothing inappropriate taking place. And it's very important to do that, because We here recently in this area, we had a business that was shut down because they were doing prostitution instead of massage therapy like they claimed they were. So it's very important that people know that.
No, and that's really a good point, because when a lot of people, they hear that you're a massage therapist, they really don't understand that massage therapy is a regulated field. It's a licensed field, and in addition to that, you have continuing education that you have to take in order to maintain your license, and you have government business licenses you have to obtain. You pay your taxes, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the challenges that has faced the massage industry in particular is being accepted like chiropractic by the medical practice, and also making sure that there isn't any unscrupulous businesses going on. And it's not just the massage therapy that faces those particular challenges of people pretending to be something that they're not, and trying to use trickery and deceit. So the most important thing to remember is, if you are a person who is considering working in the massage therapy field, to always express that you're a professional licensed massage therapist. And most people who call you, they'll understand exactly that you're there to do therapeutic massages. You're there to really help them detox, to help them feel better, and to help, get their muscles back and toned if they've had some injuries, provided the doctor does approve that. And it also helps you to, so it really helps on a whole level, on a holistic level, actually. And how often should somebody get a massage, and what are the different, like for some people, if they have a certain condition, is there some kind of a standard that people should go by, or is there no standards for how often you should get one?
Well, most people come in at least once a month. I usually recommend to my clients to come in once a month, but it really depends on the person and what they have going on with their body. Everybody is different, so some people, they just need to come in once a month. Some people come in weekly, and then I have other people that come in every other month. So it kind of depends on your finance issues you have going on with your body. And most people, there are different types of massage. Most people that come in, they want to get a Swedish massage, which is your basic relaxation massage. Then there's deep tissue. Deep tissue is more of a deeper, it's more than just deeper pressure. It's really working deeper into the muscles. You are applying more pressure, but it's a little bit more strenuous, and it really is good for people who are athletes. It's good for people who have chronic pain, and they kind of need a little bit more than just a relaxation type of massage. They really need some work done on their body. And so that's what we provide. I do Swedish massage, I do deep tissue, I do prenatal massage for the expected mothers. It's very important that they get massage as well, as long as they have a doctor's release. I do prenatal massage. I don't really do reflexology, but I do trigger point work as well. And trigger point is basically where you're working out specific knots that are on the body. For example, some people carry a lot of tension in their shoulders, so you may have we may work deeper into the shoulder blades and kind of get the tension out or stress out of the muscles. So those are some of the different modalities that are a part of the massage industry, and that are some of the modalities that I practice in myself.
Fabulous. And if somebody is in the Memphis area, they can get a hold of you by going to your website at Erica's Massage Essentials /com.webs.com. Is that correct?
Yes, they can contact me at ericasmassageessentials.com/webs.com. And they can also email me at ericamsolves2010@gmail.com to schedule an appointment as well.
Okay. And then if they're on the Facebook, they can also reach you at Erica's Massage Essentials, and that's on Facebook too.
Yes, ma'am.
Fabulous. We're going to take a short commercial break, and then we'll be right back. The Wealthy Wednesday radio show is on every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join me, Luci McMonagle, an abundance breakthrough coach, author, and public speaker, as your host, as I interview expert guests that will inspire and empower you. Listen every Wednesday or catch the archived shows by going to Blog Talk Radio /Ambitious Women Unite Radio. That's blogtalkradio.com /Ambitious Women Unite Radio. Join me, your host, Luci McMonagle, for the Wealthy Wednesday radio show every Wednesday.
Luci McMonagle is a business and lifestyle transformational coach. Listen up to learn more about what this means for you. You have abilities, some of which you currently use, some that can be tweaked. Your intuition is your compass. It guides you towards your destination. Sometimes, however, the destination is a tad off, which is where Luci comes in. Luci went from poverty to wealth by utilizing innate abilities that she discovered she had in order to mold her talents around money-making opportunities. After a short conversation with you, Luci can determine whether she can help you find your way to wealth and prosperity. Visit LuciMcMonagle.com and book a free clarity session now and discover where your life leads. That's LuciMcMonagle.com. Become inspired, empowered, and wealthy now.
Welcome back to the Wealthy Wednesday radio show. This is your host, Luci McMonagle, and I am so grateful you are still listening with us. Today we are talking with Erica Stahls, and she is in the Memphis, Tennessee area, and she owns her own company, Erica's Massage Essentials. She is an expert professional massage therapist who provides deep tissue massage, prenatal massage, provided the patient does have a doctor's release for prenatal massage, and she also provides Swedish massages. Welcome back, Erica.
Thank you so much for having me. I am here.
Fabulous. We were talking about earlier. We were talking about the different benefits and the different challenges that the massage therapist area does have, and some of the benefits of having a massage is that it reduces tension. It helps you reduce stress. It removes detox from your body, and it helps promote healing from your muscle level out. And a lot of times that you're able to really help people who have different areas that have stress in them through trigger point. Could you explain a little bit more about how trigger point massage does help people?
Yes, trigger point therapy is really good for people that have tension in specific areas on the body. And so during a trigger point session, what we do is we focus on those knots, or those they're called knots, but they're kind of just like tension spots on the body. And so what we do is we focus on them, we work on them. I might use my elbow, I might use my thumb to get it out. And it can be quite painful if the client tells me that it's becoming a little bit too much. We'll take a little break, and then we'll go right back into doing the trigger point work. But it's kind of intense. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's kind of intense, but you feel better. You will be sore for a couple of days after it's done, but after the soreness goes away, you'll feel a major improvement in the area.
Fabulous. And that's really what's really important about seeing a massage therapist, is to see improvement and to really get tangible benefits. And what exactly do you enjoy most about your career?
Oh, I just really enjoy meeting my clients and really developing a therapist-client relationship with them, getting to know them. They get to know me. I get to help them feel better. And it's really important. When you work for companies, you're not really able to do that. It's kind of like an assembly line. It's just get this person on the table, get them off, and on to the next one. So working for yourself, I can get to know my clients. I get to know about them a little bit on a personal level. They get to know about me a little bit on a personal level. I help them with whatever issues they're coming in for, and they leave me feeling better than when they came in. So that's the ultimate goal, for my clients to feel better when they leave me than when they came through my door.
That's really important, especially when you see a massage therapist. And what are some of the common things that people come and see you for? Is there any particular type of condition or any type of issue, or what's your specialty, or what type of clients are you attracting?
Most of my clients want deep tissue. So most of my clients that come in, they are experiencing pain somewhere. Most people have neck pain or shoulder pain, or the back is a big issue for most people. So most people want work done on their back, their neck, and their shoulders. And so that's usually what I concentrate on, are those areas. A lot of people that come to me, they work at a computer, and so that causes tension in their neck and shoulders, and as well as their upper back. And then I also have clients that are very fit and active, and so sometimes they may pull, a hamstring or overdo it. So massage therapy is really good for people who go to the gym or who walk or run, because it helps your muscles to recover. So I have a wide variety of clients, but most of my clients come in for tissue and because they want some relief from their pain, and that's what I provide for them.
So some of the other benefits of a massage therapy is that it reduces pain, plus it helps detox, plus it helps relax and relieve stress.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a lot of benefits just for visiting you. Now, you have a special promotion going on right now for people who are in the Memphis, Tennessee area. And could you tell us more about this promotion you have available for people who are physically in the Memphis area?
Yes, this special that I'm running is 3 one-hour sessions for $120. So that's basically $40 a session to come in and get some work done. Everybody deserves to get a massage at an affordable price. And so it's very important, with all the health benefits, to treat yourself to a massage. So that's the promotion that I'm running, 3 one-hour sessions for $120, which is very reasonable.
Fabulous. And people can go to your website at ericamassageessentials.com/webs.com, and that's ERICAMASSAGEESSENTIAL.com/webs.com. com.
Yes, ma'am.
Fabulous. And they can also catch you on Facebook at Erica's Massage Essentials. And if they wanted to email you, your email is ericamstalls2010 at gmail, and that's ERICAM as in Mary, STALLS 2010 at gmail.com. And that's how they can contact you for your special in the Memphis, Tennessee area. And what are some of the questions that somebody should ask a massage therapist if they have a condition, or what are some of the questions that people ask you when they first call you, in case, if somebody's not in the Memphis area but they're interested in seeing a reputable therapeutic massage therapist? What are some of the key signs that people should look for to make sure that they are seeing somebody who has a good reputation?
Well, one of the things that a lot of people ask me, they ask, are we coming to an actual location? When they call me, they say, are you located? Are you coming to my home? Are you coming to my home? Are you available to come to mine? So I let them know that I have a specific location that they will be coming to get their massage. I also let them know that I am licensed and that I have an establishment license where I work as well, so they know that they're coming to a professional place and a safe environment. I also, a lot of the questions that I get asked is, how much clothing do I take off during my session? And so what I like to tell my clients is that you get undressed to your comfort level, because some people are concerned about their body. They're not as comfortable with getting undressed. So I tell them just get undressed to their comfort level. And most people say, well, what does that mean? So I go into details. I kind of let them know that I'm going to step out the room and let them get undressed, and then they will get onto the table. And once you kind of explain it to them, they kind of are less hesitant, because some people are a little self-conscious about their body and getting undressed, because in our profession, we're one of the few professions where it's just you and the client and the door is closed and it's dark. So most other professions, there's someone else in the room, whereas with us, it's just you and me. And so I try to make the client feel at ease. So that's one of the questions that I get asked, how much clothing do I take off? Some people ask, do they need to bring anything with them when they come into their session? And I tell them, you just bring yourself. I might have you fill out some paperwork just to get a brief medical history of what, conditions you may have. I ask them what medications are they taking. Some people take medications, so you have to make sure that they take that before they get their massage. What else? Let me see. There are a lot of questions that I get asked, so I'm just trying to think about the basic ones. But that's pretty much the most questions that I get asked. How much do I need to bring in? Do I need to bring anything with me? Do I need to do anything special to get the massage? And you just try to make the client feel at ease as much as possible so that they're in the right space to receive the massage.
Mm-hmm. And most professional massage therapists, they always have a drape law where the client is fully draped at all times. Aside from just like the arm or the leg or the back or the particular part that you're working on. But other than that, from my understanding, that's pretty standard across most states, not just Tennessee alone. Is that correct?
Yes, different states have different draping practices, but here in Tennessee, we use sheets. Some states, you can just use a towel. It also depends on what company you work for, what their practices are as the company. But most states have some type of draping practice in place. And so as the therapist, you enforce it because you don't want to have any misunderstandings, and you want people to feel comfortable when they're coming in to get their massage. So if there's one less thing that I can do to help the client feel comfortable about receiving a massage, then that's what I do. I kind of go into depth about the draping and letting them know that I'm only going to be uncovering whatever area I'm working on at that time, and that the rest of the body will be covered.
That's really important, because some people they don't know that there's a draping, that they're covered in drapes or a sheet, and some people might not feel comfortable if it's just a towel. And that's a really good question, that if you would see a professional massage therapist, to ask, what's the draping laws in this particular area, and whether or not you have an establishment business license, and if you have a physical location, and if you're certified and licensed through the state that you're working in. So those will safeguard most people in different areas from seeing somebody who would be unscrupulous in pertaining. Fabulous. Well, we're just about ready to wrap it up, and just to make sure that our audience has your website, it's ericamassageessential.com/webs.com. And you're on Facebook under Erica's Massage Essentials. Just do a search for you there. And then they can also contact you at ericamstalls2010@gmail.com. And for the Memphis area currently, you're offering 3 one-hour sessions for $120, and that is an amazing, amazing promotion you have going on today for this particular field. So I want to thank you so kindly for being on the Wealthy Wednesday radio show, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Erica.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Luci, for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity to talk about my business and to talk with you. And I just want to let you know that you are an inspiration to me and to other business owners that are women. You're showing us that we can do it, and we just have to, step out on faith, and we can get it done.
Thank you so kindly. Is there anything you would like to have the audience know before we close up the show?
Oh, I just want to thank the audience for listening to us today. Please contact me if you would like to come and get a massage. I will take good care of you. And that's pretty much it. I'm just happy to be able to have this opportunity to speak to your viewers, and I really had a good time.
Thank you so kindly. Well, I'd like to thank the audience, too. I really, really appreciate you listening to the Wealthy Wednesday radio show. This is your host, Luci McMonagle, and until next time.
Thanks for listening to the Wealthy Wednesday radio show with Luci McMonagle every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Join us next time for more in the way of expert interviews with excellent guests and entrepreneurship and business tips that'll help you better your personal and business life. For excellent resources and to personally contact Luci McMonagle, visit LuciMcMonagle.com. Until next time, so long, everybody.